everyone, it's Mel here and welcome back once again to my channel. As you may or may not know, I'm currently living and travelling in this van. Aaron, stop it! I'm currently living and travelling in this van, which at the moment is situated about 25 minutes outside of Carcassonne in south of France. So today you're going to witness me fulfilling a lifelong dream, and that is to play the board game Carcassonne in Carcassonne, south of France itself. So maybe Lifetime might be stretching it a little bit. I think I actually first played Carcassonne at my friend Dave's house maybe about 10 years ago, but ever since I played it I fell in love with it, and if I could afford all the different copies I would totally have them all, but at the moment I think we just have the winter edition, don't we, Aaron?
Yeah, the winter edition is the full edition, but it has snow on the ground essentially.
Yeah, so we have the winter edition, which is basically the same game, but there's like snow everywhere on the board. If you haven't heard of Carcassonne, it is basically a world building board game. You start with a little crossroads tile, and on each player's turn they will place a tile, and the goal of the game is to get as many points as possible by the time the last tile is turned. And you do that by building fortresses, by building roads, and you can get points by farming land. And you might think that I just like the game because the people are called meeple. That does help quite a lot. You basically start the game with your little meeple. You can only place them on the tile that you have turned, and the game begins. You build your fortresses, you build your roads, you get really irritated because you need one tile to finish your fortress and you can't bloody find it. And yeah, that is basically Carcassonne. We do not have the board game actually here in the van because as it is a building game, you need a good bit of room, which we actually don't have. So you might be wondering how we're going to play Carcassonne in Carcassonne, and that is where the Nintendo Switch comes in. I have downloaded myself a copy of Carcassonne. I've actually had this for a while because it's been so cool while traveling. We've played with just us two. You can play with the AI on the game, and we've also played with like friends and stuff too. So it's been really handy to have it. It's so handy and portable having it on the Nintendo Switch, which, as you guys know, I've been playing a good bit on the road, especially in evenings and stuff. So I'm going to put that in my backpack and bring it into Carcassonne with us, and we are going to get a game of Carcassonne in Carcassonne. Yay! But before we dive into the video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You guys know I always really appreciate it. And let's get stuck into your day and go to Carcassonne and play Carcassonne in Carcassonne. So we are here in Carcassonne, and behind me here is the castle where we're going to try and go in and maybe play a bit of Carcassonne in Carcassonne Castle. How cool. So yeah, we're looking forward to going in and having a look around.
What you doing?
Picking a magnet.
A magnet. Why?
To go on the van door. This sounds cool. So we found this little quiet corner of Carcassonne, and I think we're going to get the Switch out and play some Carcassonne in Carcassonne. literally buy the game here. And I'm so freaking tempted to get one, or at least one of the expansions.
What'd you get?
I got Carcassonne in Carcassonne. Well, it's an expansion. We obviously have the base game, but I could not. We got Princesses and Dragon expansion. So we didn't quite get to finish our game in Carcassonne because the weather just got too bad and it started to rain. So we're about halfway through our game and we're gonna finish it whenever we cross the border to Spain now, because we are on our way to Spain. We didn't really stay in the south of France all that long, and we just kind of wanted to drive through it and see Carcassonne and a couple other little tiny places. But the weather here is just not great, and we're gonna try and get into Spain where the weather is a little bit better. I bought an expansion to Carcassonne in Carcassonne, which makes me incredibly happy. I'm really excited to play that whenever we get back home. So yeah, we're gonna finish our game later and I'll let you know who wins. And
Me. I will win.
And yeah, we're just headed to Spain now. We found a little spot. We don't like parking up too late, so we're trying to get there as early as possible. We've got about a 2-hour drive ahead of us. We found a spot that was really highly rated and we're headed to Spain.
You may have got a speeding ticket, or well, I went through an amber light and then some sort of flash nearly blinded me. That's all I have to say about that.
Passing through this border, and we're in Spain! Yay! Yay! I think we're not far from the spot. We're like 20 minutes away, so get parked up and get some dinner. We did not have too much luck at that first spot. It's Saturday night, and Saturday nights I always think are like a nightmare to try and get parked somewhere where it isn't a bit rowdy, but that spot was like super crowded and there were loads of vans, which was kind of cool, but there was also a lot of music and partying and stuff, and we just kind of want to settle down and get dinner and go to bed. So we're gonna try another. We've got another couple of options, so we're gonna head to this first one and hopefully it's good. We'll see. So we have made it to the spot. It is around 9 o'clock, so that's not too bad. I think we're gonna settle up and get some dinner on the rip shortly. But this is what we found. It's okay. It's probably not the best spot in the world, but it seems relatively safe. There's quite a lot of campers about and light, and it's kind of more of a car parky area because the wild spots that we came across tonight just weren't great, and it's always worse to go to a wild spot at night because you can't really see what it's like or where the spot actually is. So the mistake we made yet again today was just leaving it a little bit too late to spot in a wild camping spot. So tomorrow the plan is to get up earlier and explore, do some villages, see some things, and then head to a wild camping spot before like 6:30 p.m. because that's pretty much when sundown is at the minute, and I think we keep forgetting how early the sun goes down here at the minute. So yeah, I think we're just gonna chill. I think we're gonna finish our game of Carcassonne and see who wins. So this is dinner tonight. We're having some gnocchi that we had left from Italy and some chicken that we got today and some peas, and it's mixed in with some pesto and cream cheese. It tastes pretty good. I keep meaning to film a video about how I do dishes in the van because, hold on, I'll show you our setup. So that's the dishes that I've just done drying, and this is just my little setup. I just have this little metal bowl, my stuff here, and this water bottle. We don't actually even have a tap, but I just don't know whether it would be interesting enough to do a video about how I do dishes. Let me know in the comments if it's something you'd be interested in. But yeah, dinner's done, dishes done. Now it's time to start winding down and see who's gonna win this game of Carcassonne. Come on. No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
So I think that about completes the day. All we're going to do now is get this bed out, fold it out. I'm actually going to put up a video soon. I know a lot of you guys have been interested in how the bed pulls out and folds out and works. I will do a video on that if you're still interested, and let me know if you want to know how this dishes situation works. So we're just gonna get the bed out, watch some Ghost Adventures, go to sleep, and then explore this historic town. It's very surreal that it doesn't seem like it was only like 3 days ago we were in Italy, and now we've gone all the way through France and we're in Spain already, and this is one of our last destinations on our trip, which is also very, very surreal. But yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like I said earlier, I always really, really appreciate it. And I'm so happy and thankful for those of you who have subscribed. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys on the next upload.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll raise a glass to you, and you'll raise a glass to me, and when